Well, hello again, everyone. Pastoral Associate Mike Giannetti with you here again on a beautiful sunny spring day in May. We are out here in front of the parish rectory. Brian's hanging out next to me.
Hello, everyone.
And as somewhat has become our custom, we find ourselves very much in front of a door. So, Brian, would you do the honors here?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so we are going inside the parish rectory in this episode. So we come into the entryway. In front of Brian there is their standard issue coat closet. And now we are in the living room, the family room of the parish rectory. Again, for those who don't know, kind of across the street from the rest of the parish campus. And the rectory is the priest's house, right? It's where our pastor lives. So this is the living room, nice big leather couch.
Very lovely, very comfortable.
Very comfortable. Father Mark, when he was pastor, often referred to the rectory as the living room of the parish. And Father Mark used to host quite a few events and gatherings over here, and it's a legacy that Father Tom has very much continued. He's had quite a few groups over here. I was going to say, Brian, I mean, you've just been here a few months, actually. How many times have you been over here already?
Been over here several times. Father's been very gracious and a wonderful host, for sure.
I think that's a great thing to continue, again, this idea of the rectory, the living room of the parish, the parish's house in a lot of ways. We've had some great social gatherings here over the years. So yeah, a lot of parishioners have been here, but most have not. So again, very, very comfortable living space, as Father Tom usually calls it, the Goldilocks house. Not too big, not too small, just right. So kind of interesting
lovely
over here.
Lovely art.
It's a
Very
gift from the time when Father Tom was in Africa. And speaking of Africa, you may notice here on the wall this, ironically enough, place where the plaster has peeled off of the wall, literally in the shape of Africa. So this water damage actually happened last year, early last year, before we knew that Father Tom would be assigned as our pastor. And how ironic it is that we have this water stain or watermark on the parish rectory and it's kind of indicative of Father Tom's time spent as a missionary in Zimbabwe, Africa. So when he came over, I believe it was in May, shortly after he was kind of notified that he was assigned here, we showed him that, and it was kind of a humorous event for all of us. So that's scheduled to get fixed this summer, so no worries about that. We're taking care of that. But just this, inexplicable occurrence.
Yeah.
I mean that's Africa, right? I mean, that looks like the continent of Africa. I think probably a reminder that no matter how Father Tom becomes frustrated with you and I, it's better than being in Africa.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll continue to go around here. Some interesting things on the shelf. The large shoe was a gift from the seminarians when Father Tom left Cincinnati. It's like a size 15 shoe or something, saying that the person coming after him, of dean of men at the seminary, would have big shoes to fill. It's really nice decanter and glasses up here. The spirits that were in this at one time, let me tell you what, folks, it smelled like turpentine and made whiskey taste like Coca-Cola. That was some interesting stuff that was in that. Wow. So, Brian, take us around the rest of the record here. Living room, very comfortable.
Very lovely, very lovely, very open, nice living room. Opens up to the kitchen and the dining room.
All right, kitchen that direction, dining room here.
Yeah. Nice workspace as well for Father.
Yeah, he's got some paperwork sitting out there. I love these doors that open up to the backyard.
Yeah, a very gorgeous backyard. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Right, and we've got some really some interesting artwork around the rest of the parish. A nice icon of our Lady here on this side.
Yeah, I've always loved the art that Father put around the house here. It's very, very gorgeous. I really this art is stuff that really appeals to me as well.
I think he's done a nice job of making it his own, right?
Absolutely.
So nice living.
Yeah, very lovely living area and very lovely table and chairs. Kitchen, of course. Gorgeous kitchen.
And a handy dandy dishwasher behind Brian.
Yeah.
I wish I had one of those myself.
Yeah, same.
Very so just some information about this house. Like so many of the properties around St. Aloysius, this at one time was kind of a beat up old frat house.
Yeah.
That the parish was able to purchase and really gut and redo the whole inside of it. So a lot of these, this was all done during the very beginning stages of Father Mark's time here. So all like the countertops, the kitchen cabinets, they're all brand new within the last 15 years at this point, less than 15 years.
Yeah, this if you can't see it in the camera, this countertop is gorgeous.
Yeah, really well done.
New, yeah.
Again,
very gorgeous.
Another testament, I think, to the skill and care of our parishioners, generosity of our parishioners.
Yeah.
Of course, I have an entertaining story about the cabinets above the refrigerator. Brian, generally, what goes in cabinets above refrigerators?
Maybe our older audience might be able to share. Our younger audience might not be able to, but generally, delicious drinks.
Well, delicious drinks and also stuff that never gets used, right? Because it's hard to reach up there. And I was amazed a couple times when I was over here, and Father Mark would put things all the way up there that got used regularly. The guy was so tall. To him, cabinets above the refrigerator were just like normal cabinets. Why wouldn't you use them? Most people, it's you have to get a stool out to reach them, or it's stuff you never really use because it's a hassle to get to. And for him, it was no big deal. Oh yeah, we put stuff up here all the time. It's what? Nobody puts stuff above the refrigerator that they use regularly. So again, it was kind of an interesting little thing to witness. Of course, our almost 7-foot tall priest. Shall we venture upstairs? What do you think?
Sure.
Brian?
Yeah, absolutely. So
I love this little walkway.
Yeah, this feature is really cool.
How you can go from the kitchen or the living room to the stairwell.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. But it's a very nice open staircase.
A lot of sunlight pouring through today.
Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous outside.
You'll notice the nice the banister and the handrail on the side. For those of you who may remember Charlie Kesson, who's since passed away, but he did all the woodwork and this railing up here. He was a very talented worker of wood, so his legacy is very much preserved here. As is so many ladies from the parish that were involved with the interior decorating and, again, transforming it from a frat house into a place fitting for our pastor.
Job well done.
Yes. Go in this room here. This spare room kind of serves as Father Tom's house, desk, and work area. Of course, he has his office in the parish, but just kind of a workspace for him here. And Brian, what seems to be laid out over here?
Yeah, I'm not sure how well you can see. It's a puzzle.
A puzzle or a puzzle?
A very large, very large puzzle.
I was gonna say, it looks like we got 2 tables here.
Yeah, two tables holding a 9,000 piece puzzle.
A 9,000 piece puzzle? Oh, there it is. And it looks like this is probably
This
a picture
is pretty intense.
This is some type of religious art, I assume here. I believe this is the same. This is a puzzle of that picture that's actually down in the living room over the couch. But yeah, 9,000 pieces, and he's been here what, 8 months? Hasn't made a lot of progress yet.
Well, but 9,000 pieces. I can't stand puzzles.
I'm not a huge fan myself, but
this is really impressive.
Well, and clearly he knows what he's doing because he has these different boxes where he's sorting out the different pieces.
That is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't even have all the edges done yet. I mean, that's where you start, right? You start with the edges.
Yeah.
He ain't done with the edges yet.
Wow.
In fairness, he's been a little busy with the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Lately. But that's an impressive.
That is a very impressive feat, and I'm looking forward to seeing it done.
We'll see We'll have to ask him about the progress of that.
Yeah.
So. Beautiful upstairs, different, bedrooms here on each side and whatnot. But again, just love these cabinets.
Very, very gorgeous.
Dark wood.
Mm-hmm.
Head back downstairs. As we come, you'll see this crucifix that'll be kind of revealed as we go down the stairs. Again, nice interior design. Father Mark had it very well decorated, and Father Tom has very much kept that up as well. Different pieces of artwork to accentuate the space.
Yeah, on the other side of the kitchen.
And now we are heading down to a place that some of you may recognize from prior mishaps. Some of us may accuse Brian and I to returning to the scene of the crime. That's where the infamous haircut was rendered in the, again, basement of the rectory. Washer, dryer, and cleaning supplies, different stuff there in the corner. The steps behind Brian that go up and down.
Yeah.
Nice, also basement refrigerator. Again, this massive heating cooling system down here with these awesome ducts, hot water heater, some of our retreat supplies. And yeah, just kind of it's pretty low in here. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
Of course, not as tight as our last adventure.
Yeah, definitely not. I can stretch. But definitely thinking of other times.
Yes. So anyway, just wanted to take you guys back down here as far as, okay, where were they when they were cutting his hair? Yeah, so that's how you get down to the rectory basement. Let's head on up out of here. So the side door leads out into the driveway. Around the corner here. Again, a house that is very well suited to hosting different events and parties.
And I don't know if you've shown the floor, but very, very gorgeous.
Brian, thank you. I have not shown the floor.
Yeah, this spans the dining room through the kitchen.
Nice hardwood floor.
Yeah, very nice.
Got a throw rug underneath the table there. And shall we head on out to the backyard?
Yeah. I think probably my favorite place here.
Yeah. So out through the sliding glass doors into the backyard. We're bathed in sunlight as we head out here.
Beautiful, beautiful May Day.
Yes, May Day and not May Day, May Day! I'm just kind of showing you around here in the backyard. Get a sense of things. Loving the sunlight. Of course, it's washing out the picture, so I can barely see what the viewers want to see. As far as on my screen, a lot of deck furniture. Very nice deck back here.
Yeah.
This is one of the pride points that Father Mark and Father Tom have talked about. This beautiful deck made out of that composite wood that the Knights of Columbus built. I think 7, 8, probably 10 years ago now. This is a great place to come out. As you can see, beautiful, massive oak tree here in the backyard. To provide some shade, especially from the west sun. We have some in here the cushions for the chairs. We take those off so they don't get destroyed by sunlight and rain and those kind of things. Nice grill. I have some experiences grilling things out here in the backyard. Let's head on down here, Brian.
Yeah, very, very nice backyard.
Flower beds from the folks next door. Nice landscaping around the deck. And then this flower bed back here is maintained by our generous parishioners. I don't think either of our most recent pastors have much of a green thumb, but so we people just out of the goodness of their hearts have taken care of this back here. Oh man, what a glorious day.
It is.
Now back at the garage, which I think is a nice perk of the rectory.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's very nice.
Well, to just be able, Northwest Ohio, it's not like it ever snows up here or anything.
Yeah.
But the ability to park your vehicle inside is nice. Might as well open a door, Brian. I mean, we kind of...
As always.
If people expect it at this point. Yeah, so inside it's a garage, but inside the garage here. Hard to believe you actually fit a car in here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of room.
It's nice.
But yeah. And again, the point is, yeah, keep the snow off, keep the weather out. Mission accomplished there. And we'll go along this passageway here. Neighbors next door. And again, over here is that side door coming out of the basement that leads into the driveway here in the front of the garage. Again, another beautiful flower bed, nice. What kind of flowers are those?
I have no idea.
It's those, those small little clusters. There's some nice spring foliage. And I'm just loving the sunlight here.
We've been it's been pretty cold the last few days.
Well, and even now, it's a little bit chilly out here. But
sun makes it bearable.
Makes all the difference. And this deck has held up just tremendously well. The Brother Knights did a good job. I'm sure they had a good time with this project.
Yeah, I mean the design is very well suited for gatherings.
Well, speaking of which, so those are the doors that we came out of, right? And then we also have this door here. Right, we can lead us on through.
Yeah, sure.
It makes kind of a nice flow for parties back here. So if you can set up the table in the dining room with the feast of the day, flow right on out here to the backyard. And then you can re-enter the house via this side door, and it takes us back into the kitchen. So they talk about interior design and flow and these kind of things, right? This house definitely has it. Kind of a natural flow, because then we're right back here, coming back in for seconds, making the trip around, and then you're right back out the doors to the backyard. I mean, that's a nice piece of flow, as is this interesting design with the ability to access the upstairs staircase from both the kitchen or the living room, which we currently stand. And then again, back to our discussion about the puzzle. I believe this picture here is the same. It's the picture of the puzzle that he's working on. Wow. Yeah, that's he's got some stories about that one. It's a lot going on in that picture.
But I think that concludes our tour.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's beautiful house, and the glimpse inside the living room of the parish. All right, back here in the office. Brian, impressions of the rectory in terms of, I mean, you've been there as a visitor. I've been there as a visitor many times. We kind of took an intentional look at it. What were impressions?
Yeah, I mean, it's just so gorgeous. First thing that comes to my mind is just how lucky we are to have something like that for our pastor. It's a nice house. Not some of the rundown rectories that we've seen in the past, I'm sure.
Could be.
But, I mean, it's lovely, and the parishioners do a really nice job.
I was going to say, that's what very much occurred to me going through there, is, again, how a point of pride for the parish that the rectory is, that all the reclamation work that was done on it to turn it into what it is, again, done by and large by our people of St. Aloysius, and the foresight, the interior design, the way that it looks. And I think it's nice to have a rectory that's classy yet not ostentatious, functional but not austere, comfy but still dignified. I think it represents us as a parish well.
Yeah, and I didn't know Father Mark. I've only met him once, but
usually once is enough. It leaves a pretty good impression.
Very. But I can't see that place as someone else's. Father really makes it his own, especially with his decor, his art. I really love.
Yeah, and that he's able to, even willing to take on a 9,000-piece puzzle.
That is awesome. I don't have anywhere near the patience required to do something like that. I mean, that's an awesome hobby.
Yeah, I think I would have the patience for it. I just have no desire to do it. Like, it's just the monumental task that it is. I don't get anything out of it.
I don't like doing those puzzles. I could barely do a 10-piece puzzle.
We'll just stick to unlocking the riddles and puzzles of the faith instead.
Yeah.
in our discussions.
Yeah. I mean, it's just pretty incredible.
Again, I think it's just a wonderful testament to the people, the generosity, the talents, the skill, the foresight that makes the people of St. Aloysius, that makes this such an impressive place to worship, a privilege, at least for me, in a place to work.
Yeah, it's definitely the living room of our parish, for sure.
Yeah, and it's, again, just wonderful to see the work, the talent of our people of St. Aloysius. So, hope you enjoyed episode 5, taking a look inside the rectory. Again, a wonderful living space for our pastors, currently inhabited by Father Tom, making it his own. So, until next time, thanks for watching and tune in for Adventures with Mike.
And Brian.
See y'all.